Alright, what's up? I'm Ayan and welcome to another episode of PC Optimization Guide. So in this video, I am going to tell you something and all of the things about Wintoys application. This is the all-in-one tool to optimize your PC and get the maximum performance as well as the best privacy options that you can get. You can only download this application from the Microsoft Store. I know that's a bummer, but there is no other way. I've found on the internet, but there are no things where I can download this Windows app. So Microsoft Store it is. Just open up the app once it is installed, and this will open up like this. What is going on? I always pin this app right there because sometimes I need to access it. This unlocks the full potential of your PC, changes your settings that are usually not available in the settings app, as is highly customizable and is very nice. So once you open up, you are greeted with the home section, which is the dashboard where you get all the system information like storage, processes, and things like that. The second section is the apps section. This lists all the apps installed on your PC, and you can uninstall those which you do not need. Sometimes Windows hides these apps and you cannot uninstall them, but with this help of this Windows app, you can uninstall them easily. I install Microsoft Photos and don't use the regular Photos app. I use the Photos Legacy app because that is open source, as not open source, maybe lightweight and not full of ads or AI stuff. Okay, these are all the applications that I use. I don't use the widgets runtime. So I'm just gonna uninstall, right click and uninstall those. There are Notepad, Windows Security, Terminal, and things like that. Okay, all the apps that you don't need, you can uninstall right from this section. So the next section is about, you can always make sure if you missed any app that you do not need. Almost all the apps right here are those that I need because I installed Tiny 11. So there is the services section. If you don't know what services need to turn off, just let it be. And here is the ultimate performance plan, which you should always enable if you have a gaming PC and want the maximum performance. And if you don't know what is going on here, you can hover above the options and it gives you the recommendation. If you want, it is recommended to turn this setting off. So I'm just gonna turn it off if I don't know what this is, or you can always make sure and search on the internet to find out what these are. These are all the startup apps which automatically start, and I always make sure to turn all of them off. Okay, no startup apps there. You can relaunch apps if you want them, but it is recommended to turn these settings off. So I am always going with the recommended stuff, and make sure you know what you're doing. So if you don't know, just go with the recommended settings. If you accidentally turn something on and don't want to turn it off, you can come back to this app and change those settings without any problems. These are, I think, registry tweaks. That is why you can just turn the switches on and off and not have to go into terminals or stuff like that. I don't use search history and I don't want searches here. I want the pure app search. So I only use PowerToys for my searches, the command palette, so I don't need this. There are delivery optimization and network onboard graphics processor, so I use that. Fast startup is very useful, but sometimes you don't need it. You can turn it off, or it auto turns off if you turn off the hibernation process. You can clean up your storage, clear files, Explorer history, clear Microsoft Store cache, and reset network, create a system restore point. There is also drive optimization, which is recommended to turn on. You can manually optimize these drives like this. It auto optimizes, so if you install Windows for the first time, you should optimize them manually, then nothing to worry about. It will automatically optimize whenever the need arrives. Okay, it is recommended to turn this setting on, so I'm just gonna keep it on. You can also go and change some settings, so not going to mess around with that. You can repair if you get any problems with the Windows. There are some Windows system updates. You can turn your system updates off. You can turn off the driver updates. You can also turn off the app updates, which is very useful. I always turn those off because I don't want the apps to auto update and also don't want the co-installers. These are all the tools that a power user dreams of, like I do. You can restart your graphics driver, rebuild icons cache if you get some problems with the already icons. Here are some desktop tweaks which are very useful, by the way. I don't need widgets. I don't need the shortcut options. I think I need it. Uh, let's keep it on anyway. Yes, I want the show desktop. I also want this PC to be shown on the home screen. I also want the classic context menu because the new one just is pretty bad. Also, I want the full quality of my wallpaper, like 100%, and might have to reapply my wallpaper. I haven't set a wallpaper yet, so there's that. Also want to show file extensions, show hidden files and folders. Yep. I don't want the classic interface. I want the tab view. Tab view is much better. Also want the recycle bin on the file explorer because you don't have always have to close and do things like that. I don't want the home and gallery options, and I also want my file explorer to always open into this PC and don't go into home or gallery. These are the privacy section which you must always turn off. The add section, always turn this off as well without thinking. It's like a reflex. Okay, and the task is very important. Sometimes the app is not responding and you don't always have to open up the task manager. You can just right click on the app and just end the task there. Mouse acceleration, sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. If you are a gamer, you don't need the mouse acceleration, so I'm just gonna turn this setting off. And let's see, don't need tabs for the Microsoft Edge. Everything is good. I also want the caps lock always on by default. The num lock always on by default. Sorry about that. And there are some super user settings which if you don't need, just keep them as it. Okay, these are all the settings that you can do. And also there are some settings about this Windows application as well. Error reporting, I don't need that, so I'm just gonna keep it as it is. Anyway, once all the settings are applied, you should just restart your system and all the settings that you changed will be applied instantly. And if you think there are settings that you did not meant to apply, you can just open up Windows app again and turn off the switch like that. The WinGet platform runtime is downloading again. Don't worry, this is not the Windows widgets app. This is just a runtime that is required for Windows to run properly. So if you get things like that, it actually completely removes the app. So WinGet runtime is sometimes useful. Anyway, that's been it. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.